Good morning and welcome back to the channel. One of the most important accessories you can have as a cyclist is a decent pump, and today we're looking at the Cycplus AS2 Ultra, which is Cycplus's new bike pump, and I think it's probably, if not the lightest on the market. So let's have a look. This is the Cycplus AS2 Ultra, and it's Cycplus's new digital pump. It's got a digital screen and it weighs 87 grams. With the cover on, the silicone cover, it does weigh a little bit more than that, about 107 I think on my scales, something like that. But I think it is one of the lightest electronic pumps you can get. And the question is, of course, does it work? And it does come with a variety of accessories, the hose if you need it, and also the fittings, so you can fit it to Schrader valves rather than Presta valves, and also a needle for inflating balls and things like that. So quite a useful all-round pump. So I've been sent this pump by Cycplus to try it out, and I have been using their AS2 Pro for probably a good year now, and I found it to be really reliable. It works, as it should, without any worries. Obviously you do, being an electronic pump, need to remember to charge it, but we're here to see how well it works and how many tyres it inflates. So here's my tyre. It's a 28mm GP5000, as you can see, and I have got TPU tubes in at the moment. If you've watched the channel for any length of time, you'll know I've had a bit of a love-hate relationship with tubeless, so we're going to see how quickly it inflates a tubed tyre. So with the Cycplus, there's three very small buttons, and I guess if there was a negative, they are pretty small, and with gloved hands that would be near on impossible to get the right one, I think. But all you do is hold it down and it comes on, and hopefully you can see that it gives you a readout, and in my case I've set it to 65 psi. All you need to do is push it on the valve once it's open, press on that button again, and it should start. So the AS2 Ultra does come with a lead you can use to attach, and if you've got TPU tubes, particularly if you've got TPU tubes with plastic valves, which I haven't, but they do suggest connecting that to use with the pump. I'll just use it now just because it's easier for me on camera, just to attach it like this. Right, let's see how long this takes. One minute and 3 seconds. So if you're having trouble just pushing this on and keeping it on, one thing I find useful is to take off the adapter from the hose, screw that on the thread of the valve first, then attach that, and then you should get a nice purchase. So that's 2 inflations, and it's saying there's 1 bar left. So basically a bar seems to be a tyre. So I'm going to deflate it and then see if I can get 3 tyres blown up. And these are 28mm, they come out about 30mm, running at about 65 psi. So obviously it depends on the size of the tyre and the pressure you've got. But for road tyres, so far 2 have been done pretty well. So here we go for number 3. It is getting warm to the touch now, so if I did have a plastic valve or plastic valve stem, it might be a time when it's starting to melt.
so empty, and that was just before 60 psi. But I could easily ride that home. So actually I'm quite impressed with that. That's 3 inflations, and I have a bit of messing around touching it or fiddling with it, and also I did use this out on the bike a few minutes ago just to top up a little bit of pressure. So 3 inflations of a 700c 28mm tyre at 65 psi, and for my weight that's the correct sort of pressure. Obviously if you're a different weight you might be putting in a different amount of air into your tyre, but yeah, I found that pretty good to do 3 inflations. So about a minute to charge a 28mm tyre to 65 psi. You can charge 3 tyres with it, or 2 and 2/3. That third one was enough to get home, and it takes about 20 minutes to recharge it. So if you're in a cafe stop, if you've got a small charging lead with which it comes with, you could charge this up in 20 minutes and be ready to go again. So all in all, I really like the Cycplus Ultra. It has got, as I said, small smooth buttons. I mean, that's fine in normal hands. With gloved hands it might be a bit trickier. It does get quite hot, so you do need to use one of those if you're using plastic tubed valves. But for my riding and the way I'm thinking at the moment, it's a great pump to have. So there you go, that's the Cycplus Ultra. What do you think? Would you use one of these, or do you use one of these? I know recently Cycling Weekly in the UK reviewed the Cycplus, actually both Cycplus pumps, and they both came out really well, and one of them topping the review. So this Ultra, it would be interesting to see what they think of this, but in my mind, you know, it's a great pump to have. It's light, it's easily recharged, it does at least 2 tyres, probably more. It's fairly quick, a minute, and there's no waste. I can just recharge it and use it again and again. So I hope you enjoyed the video and the review. Don't forget to leave any comments down below, and until next time, bye for now.